My name is Brooke Baggett, Millborn, and I am a doctor of acupuncture and herbal medicine, and I do intuitive energy healing as well. Although today I'm here in the capacity of my artwork, which is I do acrylic painting, and I love it, and it's really fulfilling and nourishing. And we decided to do this show today because we wanted to celebrate all of the local artisans that are here. I started painting 2 years ago. I had a new home and I had white walls, and I was looking around at art, and I decided, since I always wanted to paint, that maybe I should try to paint some art and put it on my own walls. And I started to do that, and then I got attention, and then I joined the Kootenai Art Association and started participating in shows, and I started selling a lot of paintings and doing really well with it. I became Artist of the Year for 2022. I just handed my baton over to the next Artist of the Year this week, actually. And it's been really fulfilling, and I've tried a lot of different styles of painting. And this is my latest work, which is like backlit stone, which I'm really loving and obsessed with right now. So I'm in this phase currently. My grandmother had multiple surgeries. Through my life, I watched her go through the medical paradigm, and the surgeries never seemed to fix what was wrong with her, and only seemed to make things worse. And I met an acupuncturist one day, and he was really striking to me in what he could do and how he spoke. He was a 6th generation acupuncturist. And I decided to start kind of following him around at his work and kind of interning. And then I decided I needed to become an acupuncturist because I saw how profound the pain relief could be. If someone was well trained, you could really hone in on it. And I've got a new technique that I've been working with for the last, I'd say 5 years, where I've really been able to help people with their pain in a matter of minutes. I get like 60, 70, 80, 90% reduction in pain for people within minutes. So that is really encouraging for me. I love that. I moved here 3 years ago. We are refugees from California. I lived in the Bay Area, and I was born in the Bay Area. I was born in the East Bay and moved to the Bay Area, and we lived there for most of my life, and I just watched it deteriorate, and really didn't want to have my kids raised there, didn't want to stay there. And so we started making a plan, and then when the coronavirus came, it really interrupted our moving plans. Just stalled us out, a little bit, because Little only had the state closed for a couple months. So as soon as it was open again, we came out and found our way. I was searching for something that was going to be freedom-oriented. I wanted something that had the kind of alignment to my values, and it was very clear that this is where we wanted to be. And we really love nature, and so the mountains and the prairies and the trees and the lakes, there was no question once we found it. My healing arts business is Mosaic Healing Arts. You could also search my name under Brooke Baggett. And then for my art, it's evokecollection.com. I also have another thing that I do. I volunteer for a group called Empower Movement, and they are very focused on helping individuals, rather than asserting their rights, they teach them that they have dominion. And it is very connected to the Bible. It's very connected to a knowledge of who you are, and it's about holding individuals in positions of power accountable for harm caused. And they have 4 agendas that they focus on, because the agendas are all weapon systems and they're all interconnected. And the agendas are 5G, mandatory vaccination, geoengineering, that's coming soon. Smart meters. We go through a paperwork process to hold these individuals accountable, and we start billing them if they're causing harm and if they don't stop causing harm. Smart meters are a radiating technology that's attached to each home. Sometimes if you call your power company and you ask them, do I have a smart meter? They will say no. And they will say no because smart meter is actually a brand name. So it's a radiating surveillance technology attached to your home. And they say, this is from the Obama era when they were really rolling them out, that they say that they're made to help regulate and reduce our costs, and that's not at all what happened. What the smart meter does is it actually interrupts the frequency of the wiring in your home, and it makes your home like a hot box of electromagnetic frequency. Everything that exists in the planet has a frequency, an electromagnetic frequency. Those vibrations that come through your wires are harmful when there's a smart meter attached. It disrupts the electricity current and makes it into something that is kind of frantic and frenetic for your body. Very unhealthy. We had a great turnout today. We had a lot of really enthusiastic people. Many people didn't even know about this building. This is the Atrium building in Hayden, on Government Avenue, just north of Lancaster. And a lot of people came through here and they were just amazed because this building is really unique and gorgeous. There's literally a 3-story tree in here. I do some acupuncture in here, and I can do concierge medicine is what I call it, so I can come to you. A big important part of what I do and what kept me moving through the coronavirus is that I do the intuitive energy healing work, where I can tap into somebody's energy field and see what's going on with them and help correct and realign. And I have a large population of clientele that remains on with me from when I was in California. And so those people, I can do phone sessions with them. And I do that here as well. I do remote work. And people take advantage of that if they're going to be like at an event and they want an extra booster. I've been told that I'm like a personal coach, but like with the psychic ability and the energy healing ability. So it's kind of a much more dynamic way of doing it.